Bone Chop Suey, Part 2. Your snake comes shooting venom to destroy the fabric of the seed that she come from. Remember, that daughter came from that man's seed. And plant his seed in your soil. And you grew his seed in your soil and birthed his seed into existence. And then began to assassinate the very person that she originated from. And now the relationship with the daughter and the father is uncomfortable. The relationship with the son, pardon me, with the father and the daughter is no relationship at all. And now your daughter is wallowing in the hills of North America alone with all of your bitterness and hatred that you had for her father in her, in you now in her. And she can't find a place to rest or go to, and she learning it on her own, thinking she doing the right thing, but don't know how to go back to her father to help her and assist her in this life. Mother, you better go back to your daughters and have a conversation with your daughters and tell them that you were wrong to involve you and me and your daddy. I was wrong to involve you and me and your father's disagreements. I was wrong to assassinate the very man I had a baby by. I was wrong because in my younger years, I was not yet developed mentally, and I spoke out irrationally and emotionally. And the scriptures say the tongue is the most powerful thing on our planet. It could be the death of you or the life of something. And all the bitterness that influenced the same hatred that I had for your father, because he either left me or he cheated on me or we just didn't get along anymore. I brought you in to cheerlead for me and to assist with destroying the character of your father. Now you have no identity. You have no man figure. Get my shirt, sir. No man figure to help guide you. And there's not a man that can love you more than your father. The seed is from this man here. So I want to advise mothers to reconciliation and reconciling differences with your children, and confess your faults on your behavior and your immature age. Because what it was 20 years ago, it certainly shouldn't be the same thing now if you have grown and developed into what God intended for you to be. So mothers, quit slashing the fathers. And those that did it, call a meeting with your children and let your children know that you was wrong. You got so cold with it that you even You talk so bad about the child's father to the child. She began to question if I even like my daddy or not. You have destroyed the fabric of family, baby mama. You have destroyed the fabric of relationships and don't even know it. But you older now. You're very wise now in the hour. Call a meeting with your old daughter. I don't give a damn if she's 40 years old, 30 years old, 50 years old, 20 years old. Mother, call a meeting with your children and confess your faults on your behavior, the way you went about something different. And you know that it affected the relationship with the fathers because these daughters need their father in this hour. It's gonna get wicked out here. Soon as this Armageddon war starts. You know what I'm saying? As soon as this Armageddon war starts. So I close with this. I spoke about my children. I spoke about what I've done to overcome my trial. I spoke about what needs to be done in your trial. If you want to save your son or save your daughter, confess your faults to your children so they can have a different perspective about their father now. Do that. Do that. God is calling for reconciliation, but it starts with self-preservation first. It starts with owning up to your own responsibility first. I'll see y'all later. It's your cousin.